It's day 4 of going live on Whatnot. If you want to know my thoughts, stay tuned. Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living out the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got that vintage flair. You name it, we got it. All the styles you want to wear. Started small, now we roll. Welcome in. If you're new here, I am Stephanie with 3 Queens Resell, and I have been reselling for 7 years now, and full-time for 4 years. And yeah, so my Whatnot story is that I was on Whatnot the very beginning, the very first wave, had some success, but then life started lifing, and so I took a break. And then I came back to it maybe 2 summers ago, or was that last summer? And was pretty consistent, got up to 6,000 followers, and then got burnt out and took a break. And I started back again in the spring, but Whatnot requires unyielding consistency. And I was just traveling a lot. The kids were at home, and I didn't have the time to dedicate it. Because in the past, what I've noticed is that when I focus on Whatnot, my other business goes down. And I don't want my traditional reselling business to slump, numbers to slump, because I'm spending too much time on Whatnot. So this time around, I'm trying to have a more balanced approach to Whatnot. Now, just so you know, my husband is 100% against me doing Whatnot. He doesn't like how low we have to start things, and he doesn't like how much work and time I put into it. And he feels like I could be focusing my energy on another hobby, like relaxing, another hobby, or just listing more, sourcing more for our resale business. And he doesn't like it because it makes my space look like this. This is all, well, that's not, but this is all like stuff for Whatnot auctions. This is just stuff I need to sweater shave. But then Whatnot auctions everywhere. So I need y'all to buy this stuff so it'll disappear, but then I'll just go get more and bring it in, and the cycle will continue. But that's what we're working with. So I'm about to go live here in 5 minutes, and my goal with going on every day the same time is to build an audience organically and not pay for high promotions, not have to give away high-end giveaways. The strategy that I'm working with is just starting things at $1, providing, and I'm sure once people start getting good quality products, new attack products from me quickly, because we ship same or next day, then I will create repeat buyers. But people just got to find the queen and give her a chance. So I'm going to show up every day until they figure it out, until they find me. So we're going to go live. I'm at least going to do 30 minutes. Because my shows aren't promoted, I don't get a lot of traction through them. They're just self-promoted on my social media platforms and on my YouTube channels. So y'all need to show up for your girl. But I'm not going to pay for any promotion on Whatnot this month. I'm just going to see where it gets me just doing lives and being consistent. So I'm going to hop on, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, besties, so I finished Whatnot show number 4, and I gotta say, I'm starting to find my groove and get more comfortable. It really helps if you move the number of people in the room like away so you don't see that, and then that way you can like just go hard the whole time as if the room is full of people. So whether there's 5 or 50, you won't even see it. So if you're just starting out, that's something I recommend. I know for me, it helped a lot. But we had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces sell. So I'm super excited about that. I think we had 4 different buyers, and
yeah, I stayed on a whole hour this time. I was rated right when I was about to get off, and so I stayed on for those people and just re-showed them things. Let them actually, I just told them look at the store, put requests in the chat, and I ran their request as they made them. So I'm going to take you through the process of getting all of this packaged up and shipped, how I do that. But I'm really starting to pick up. I felt like it's Monday. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I feel better about it than I have been. And a lot of these items did sell for $1. So like after the fees, I might make only 56 cents on them. But a lot of this stuff was given to me, not the new tag Target stuff. I have about like 75, 80 cents a piece into that. But like a lot of this stuff was given to me, these Gymshark leggings. And so I'm just trying to pull pieces, try to find out what people like, and using this month to build an audience, find out what works and what doesn't, and get comfortable again on whatnot. So let's get this stuff packaged up because I have to leave by 5:30 to pick up my daughter from tumbling. So I like to bring all of the items down and put them on a rack. Then I separate them by buyer because some of the items have a picture because they bought them from the store, but some of them just have a number because they were a random pool. And just so I don't confuse myself, I go ahead and I separate it. So I have 4 buyers, and then when I print their labels, I'm going to print them all at once. I'll be able to cross-reference with the label as I'm packaging up. And I always package from the fewest items to the most. That way I can make sure I'll know like this person bought all of this. I know I don't want to accidentally, it's more likely that I would make a mistake and put one of her items in one of these than the other way around. So that's why I always do that when the largest order last. There's always sometimes there's a couple of people that buy a lot, from my experience, from when I was doing it a couple of summers ago. But yeah, so we're going to print the labels and get everything packaged up. So after I have the items separated, I just fold up and package up one person's order at a time and fold it, try to make it look as nice as I can. And then I set these auctions up that for $9.21 in shipping, you get a large flat rate box that holds up to 7 items. So 7 7-pound items. And once I was moving the camera back because I was like, is it so close to me? But when I package these items, they don't go into individual plastic bags like our items in inventory do, just because that would be time consuming to do, and kind of expensive to do, since we don't make as much off of whatnot items at this point. So I just went and got some plastic bags and just packaged them in there. And yeah, I'm not doing the best with these swimsuits, but they're in there. I am a believer in double bagging. This is just a large flat rate box, so in case it gets water in there or anything, the items will still be safe and sound. I live in a house that has a mailbox and a front porch, and so a lot of times things will be put in on my front porch, and they'll be sopping wet when I bring them in. And I just think about those people who have similar situations. Once I get the items all packaged up, then I print the label for this package and put the label on and seal the box up, and then I move on to the next. So shipping's all done, and we're headed out to the post office. So I got the shipping done, and then I dropped that off when I took Jackie to cheer, and then I came home and I really remember those piles. Well, I really wanted to get that taken care of. So that is tomorrow's show. That is the Tuesday Torch show already set up. And then I went through and I hung up everything from that were in those bags out here, because now this pile is maternity stuff that still needs to be added to inventory. That basket is a basket that I'm taking to Children's Once Upon a Child in the morning. But then I went through, these are sweaters that need to be sweater shaved, so I'm gonna do one a day and get those listed. And then this is all my new inventory from falling prices. Some of it is in there on the rack, but the overflow is out here. This last rack is the Free People Anthro rack. P.S. This is my dining room, and that's my front door. So my goal is to one day have this area clear, but we'll see. I do pull it all into my office when I know people are coming, because it will fit, but right now I get a little claustrophobic. But that's what I've worked on, and so it's been a busy day. Got listings done, got YouTube done, got social media done, and it is 11, so I'm going to wrap things up with Asana and go to bed and get up at 6 tomorrow to start it all over again. So I have my Whatnot shows linked in the bio, in the description below. So jump in, join me. If nothing else, I'm trying to get the chandelier out. If nothing else, if you could just go on, follow the links and bookmark them all. You don't even have to come. Just bookmark them all. That will, the more bookmarks, the more it pushes my shows out and up in search for people who want to come in and shop. So I would love if you could even do that. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one, friends.
Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living up the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got